we will have an activity into which all the three types of cell reference we will see, right? We will see all the three types of cell reference. So students, one activity at page number 238, it has been given. We will do this one. The salesman number with me. You all are requested to work on this quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3 and quarter 4. These into this 4 salesmen's detail I am going to put. Their quarter sale I am going to feed. Quarter 2 3,000, 3,500, 4,000, then 6,000. Quarter 3 4,500, then 4,200, then 4,500, then 5,000. Quarter 4 5,500, 4,300, 4,500 and 6,000. Now see, we are going to use cell reference. Cell reference into this, the first type of cell reference I am going to see relative reference, right? So in the case of relative reference, what we are going to see, I have to find out total sales, right? Into this, these quarter 1, 2, 3, 4 I am going to add. Now see students, each and everything will be clear to you. Now in this I am going to add quarter 1 plus quarter 2 plus quarter 3 plus quarter 4. All the 4 quarters I have added. Now answer has come 16,000. After this, here we are going to see, I am going to copy this formula. I am going to copy this formula to the corresponding other cells and result we got. Now see here, in this the formula is, you can see, if I am going to show you, formula is B2, C2, D2 and E2. Now here I am going to show you in the next one. This is B3, C3, D3 and D3. Here the formula was B2, C2, D2, means this is B2, C2, D2 and E2. These had been added. In the case of relative cell reference, when the formula has been copied from here to here, you will see that this has been updated. D3, B3, C3, D3 and E3 has been added. This is cell reference and this type of cell reference is relative one. Next we are going to see absolute reference. Suppose I said, I am going to write here, means as for the total sales, commission we have to find out, and the commission rate of commission is 12%. 12% means 0.12, right? As for this, I have to find out commission of the total sales. So what will we do? This is fixed for every staff member, right? So we will multiply this total sale with this one so that we can find out its commission. So in this case, equal to this multiplied by it, we will make as absolute. To make this absolute, we can write This is F2 into, this is I2, this cell address is I2, so $I$2 I have written into $I$2 I have written. Now press enter. Sorry, this is $I1. 1920 is the commission. Now copy this and paste here. You will see that the formula here, it was the formula $1. This is an absolute. Now from here, if I have copied here, you can see the relative part at the first row. It was F2 into $I$1. Here it become F3 into $I$1. Means the relative part has been updated, but the absolute part remains the same. Here also you can see $I$1. This is, by this we can do our calculations. Now in the case of mixed difference, in the case of mixed difference, we will see in the mixed difference what we are going to do. We will find out the commission rates for different quarters has been given. For that different quarters we are going to find out their commission, right? So I am going to write commission rates here. Commission rates. The first quarter, quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4. For different quarters the rates are different, commission rates. The first quarter it is given 0.05, quarter 2 it has been given 0.06, 0.07, 0.08. As for this we have to find out the commissions, right? So this I have copied, I pasted here, right? Now here these are the different salesman numbers. Now quarter 1, as per their quarters we are going to find out. So in this case, for quarter 1 the employees commission rate is 0.05. so I am going to use, in this what will happen, this column letter will remain fixed, means from this column only we are going to take the data, but row number we have to make absolute. Now here how we are going to use the formula, equal to this quarter 1 means we are going to use this one into this formula, this cell address is I5. So I am going to use I5 here. So $I$5 I have written, but it will remain fixed for everyone. So here what we will do, we will use $I$5. So column is relative while the row is fixed. You can see 150 we are getting. Now if we copy from here to here, what will happen? As per this 3000 it is given for this 150. Now if I show you, you can see B2 into I $5. I column is fixed but row is changing, means row is going to change. Now in this, if we see what happened, it become I is common, $5 is used. Now in this quarter 2, this I am going to use. The same we can use equal to, this is C2 into, this is J5. So $5. As per this, it has got. Now copy it and paste it. The same you will do for quarter 3 and quarter 4. I am giving you, students, you have seen this cell reference and you have practiced onto it. Now how we are going to edit the cell content, and whenever the cell content it has been used in your any of the formula, as per the updation everything changes. Suppose this quarter 1 3000, I am going to make it 5000. As soon as I will press enter, everything related to this, here you have seen 18,000, now 2160, this become 250, means everything will be updated automatically. This is, and the cell content had been updated, means it can be updated like directly you can type, it has been updated. Secondly, you delete it and whatever you want to type, that you can do. Otherwise, the third is using F2 key, you can also make changes in the content of the cell. This is editing of cell content. How we are going to select a range? To select a range, we can drag it. The range has been selected. To copy range, Control C, and anywhere Control V, the range has been copied, right? Next thing, how we are going to give the name to the cell range. Select the range. After selecting, at your name box, whatever the name you want to give, that name you provide. Range 1, right? Its name has been given. Now if you select this range, you will see that its name will come over there. You can see here, right? And we know copy and paste, erase this, naming a range. Now student, see, this portion is known as fill handle. 1, suppose I have written here 1. Now with the help of fill handle, if I am dragging it, the same series will be created, right? And suppose I want to write the name of the months, Jan. Now if I drag it, you can see the series has been created. So fill handle, it is used to create the series, right? Suppose 1 2 I have written. Now from here I want to drag it. It will not do anything, but with the help of fill handle, if I am doing, it will create the series. From where you have given the value, the series will be generated automatically. Now how we are going to extend the series? So first select this one, drag your fill handle, series will be extended, right? Likewise, you can generate. To save a worksheet, we have Control S command, save and save as. Saves with the same name, save as, gives another file name to save. How to erase the content? To erase, just press delete, it will be deleted. R space and enter, that will also delete. Now how we are going to insert blank cell and all, right? Suppose here I want to insert a blank cell. Now click on this one, right click on that particular cell, click on insert. It asks for 6 cells down, cell को down करना है, right भेजना है, या पूरी रो जनरेट करना है, या कॉलम. सपोज मैं एक सेल खाली नीचे करूंगा. नाउ यू कैन सी it has been shifted and blank cell has been created. Now here the second thing, if cells right, now after selecting right, when you click on OK, it will be shift towards right hand side. Next, if I want to insert a complete row, the row will be shifted downside and blank row will be inserted. Next, when I want to insert a complete column, the column will be shifted right side and blank column will be inserted. This all. Now students, we will see the use of functions. So to use of functions, page number 238 activity we have done. The same data I am going to prepare over here, and after preparing the data I will show you the use of functions, right? This is, I am writing salesman number, then this is quarter 1, this is quarter 2, this is quarter 3, this is quarter 4, right? Salesman number, the same data I am taking, 501, 502, 503, then 504. Quarter 1 sales, it is 3000, then 4000, again 4000, 6000, then quarter 2, 3000, 3500, 4000, 6000, then quarter 3, that is 4500, 4200, 4500, 5000, quarter 4, 5500, 4300, 4500, 6000. This I have created. One by one we will see the different functions and its use, right? So first of all we will see the sum function. Now suppose here I want to get the sum of all these 4 data. I have written equal to sum series. I will create the first cell, click onto this, put a colon, then the last one your series has created. Now put a bracket, press enter. Now you have got the value. This is sum function. Suppose I want to get the average of these 4 data. What is the average cell of a year? So for this we will write equal to average bracket, the first, then colon creates a series, then last cell, press bracket and enter. This is the average of these 4 numbers, right? Now count, I am going to use equal to count bracket from here to here. These all complete series I have taken. This is 22. Now you see 4, 4, 8, 4, 12, 16, 16, 20, 21, 22, because only numbers it gives you. Now if I am going to use this, I have copied here and pasted here. I am going to update this one and I am using count A. Press enter. In the case of count A, it counts into which only the numbers has been given. Now I am taking from D1 27 1 2 3 4 5. Here also if I am going to take D1, what will happen? Only it is giving you the numbers, the cell which is having numeric data. Here numeric as well as your alphanumeric, whatever data has been given, how many cells has been utilized, it is showing you. This is count and count A. Next is max. Out of these data, what is the maximum value of different employee? For this we have to count equal to max bracket from here to here. Out of this series, what is the maximum value? As we can see, 6000 is the maximum value. If I am going to use it for minimum, what is the minimum value? The minimum value what I am getting, this is 3000, right? Now max A. In the case of max A, logical entries also it takes. So copy it and paste here. Now see E3, but I am going to take it from D1 17,000, right? Likewise min A is also used. Next is if. The use of if equal to if any condition. Suppose I want to check this is greater than this one. If this is greater, means this cell E5 is greater than F4, then it will print true, otherwise it will print fail or false. So if this address greater than this address, then what we have to put? We have to put a semicolon, true, semicolon, false. After writing, press enter. What it is printing? 1. Why 1? Because it's a value of true, right? If you want to print the message, then in quotation you write true, and here you write in bracket quotation false. Is it? If the condition I have given here, this one, now you see false, because the first condition is not satisfied, then first is not going to be used, the second will be used. Number 200. Maybe 269. In this question number 19, sheet has been given that we will write. After writing that sheet, we will see the formatting features of the data. So the first cell, it is containing roll number. Second is containing name. Next is English, then Maths, then Science. Under roll number 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, right? And names are Rajini, then Namita. You are also requested to work with me. Bharti, then Aditi, then Shirom. Now their subject marks 95, 99, 89, 89, 80, mass performance 78, 97, 88, 98 and 87. Science 68, 67, 87, 80 and 88. So students, after doing this, this sheet has been given that don't like to this total. So after this we are going to see the formatting. First we are moving towards the character formatting. Formatting can be done with the whole data or cell wise, right? First I will show you format menu. Into this you can see this is given cells, row, column, sheet, likewise. So after selecting this row, I am going to use text formatting. Format cells. When you click on format cells, this menu you are getting or dialog box you are getting. In this first tab is numbers, then font, font effects, alignment, borders, background, cell protection. So we will start with, since we are not going to work on numbers, so I will change the font. To change the font, you can select, here it is preview option. Whenever you are going to show any of the font, its effect you can see on the bottom in the preview window. After selecting any of the your font, you can select its typeface, means style. It can be semi bold, bold italic. You can see it has changed. You can increase its size. Suppose I need 13, I have given 13, right? When you click on OK, it will be applied to your selected cells. Next, format cells, we are going to see the second, font effects. Font effects, in this you can get outline. The same you can see here, only the outline is there. Or you can see, suppose you need shadow, then you with outline I am showing you, or directly you see shadow. This text will have some shadow, right? Then we will move towards overlining. Overlining means the line upside. Suppose I am going to show you single line with its color. You can choose overline color, any of the color you can choose. After selecting, now you can see it is having overline. Next, if you want underline, then click on underline. Suppose I need dash, you can see on the bottom its color. You can give any of the color you can provide. Suppose I have taken this one. Okay, now you can see the color has been given. Now the next is, if you want to make it strike through, then cells, strike through, single, double, whatever, strike through, this is right, students. So students, by this we can add font effects. Next we are going to see cells alignment. Text default, this is, if you want to left is aligned. If you want left alignment, how many points indent you need, suppose 10 points, you can see it will leave some space. Next, suppose after left I need center, the text will be exactly center aligned. Next, after center, right aligned, it will be right aligned. Then next, justify means both the sides will be equal. Since the content is so less, it is not going to fill the complete cell. That's why you can see its effect from the left hand side. Next, filled, you can see, right? The cell will be completely filled. So I am going to take it as default, right? Next, we are going to see it is I need in middle. You can see it is in the middle, right? Then orientation, I told you how much you want to orient it. Suppose I want to orient it just at 45 degree. You can see your text has been aligned at 25 degrees, right? In this segment, you can see one more thing, reference edge. If you want this one, then you can see it's like this. You can change as per your choice. Then wrap text, shrink to fit cell size. Then border. If you want to give border, no border it is, then this is outside border. This is like this one. Borders you can give. Suppose outside border I have taken. Position, shadow style, where your position should be of the border. Its size you can define style. Then if you want to give color, you can give color to your border. I should take a darker one. Suppose I have taken this one, right? Then this is spacing to content. You can see here, this is the border, right? Then come to the next one, cells, background. If you want to give background color to your text, you can provide a background color. After giving background color, when you click on OK, the cell will have its background color. Now you can see shadow over here. You can have borders which you have given, its color you have defined, right? Next, cell protection. This is to protect your cell so that after giving your sheet to anyone, no one can make changes in the sheet, right? This was the formatting with your text only. Now I am going to format the text numbers. Select the numbers, click on format cells, come to numbers. This is number in this format. Suppose you want this one with 2 decimal places, you can see here. Next, cells, if you want to make it percent wise, then also you can give percent wise. Each and everything you will see over here, right? Then cells, currency, you want to give, number will be shown to you in currency, but they are the numbers. Its value you can see, the cursor is here and 88 you are getting over here, right? Dollar or rupees, whatever you are posting over there, that will be selected likewise. Date, you can format in this time, scientific, notation format, fraction format, then boolean values, right? These all formatting features you can use, right? This is this. In the next class, students, we will have revision for graphs.